me. You tell me so often that my son isn't there with you, but you never seem to contact me. Do you really not have the time? It seems quite suspicious. And I'm your mother-in-law. Shouldn't you take some interest and contact me now and then to see how I'm doing?
Oh, I'm really sorry, Denise. As soon as Andy leaves, I head out to work on the plane. And it gets quite busy when we're preparing for takeoff, so I don't have much time.
However busy it gets, you're really telling me you, my daughter-in-law, has no time to say hello?
I'm so sorry, Denise. I was out last week as well, so I'm really busy at the moment. I'll call you right back after I'm done packing my stuff.
Oh, you're so unbelievable. You don't want to call me first, so when I call you, you hang up before me. Surely you can't be that busy to not have a conversation with me. I think you're just pretending, if I'm honest. I mean, when you're in the plane, do you have to really help the customers all of the time? I really think you're just making this all up. You should be helping me.
What? What do you mean, Denise? This is my job, after all. I'm paid to help people on the plane.
I mean, yeah, of course you help. But just things like getting people their food when it's time and offering drinks and snacks. I mean, you get to go on vacation for free. What's so stressful about that?
Being a flight attendant isn't as easy as you think it is. We also have to monitor the condition of the plane and the people inside. Sometimes there are issues with the plane or people get rowdy and we have to find solutions. Being in a plane for long hours also puts a lot of strain on the body. So most of the time I get to the destination, I'm just trying to recover from it all. I don't just go out exploring and stuff like that. It's not just for fun.
And yet all this time you don't seem to think about me. What you're saying, it doesn't make me feel any better. There was no point in calling you in the first place. I'm done. I mean, what did I expect from you?
Sorry? Wait a second, Denise. Denise, are you there? Who is it now?
Hello? Who is it?
Hey, Amy! Oh, Allison, hello. What's up? Aren't you meant to be at work right now? Oh, it's fine. I'm just working part-time, so I left early. And besides, I'm going to resign after today. Oh? Are you sure that's okay? You haven't been working there a long time. That might not look too good. But what made you want to quit? One of the higher-ups was so annoying, he just really bugged me. When I was working, he'd come and complain about my hair not being tied up. I mean, what does he want me to do? I don't look good in a ponytail. And who is he to get at me like that anyway? It annoys me just thinking about it. I think it's because you keep dyeing your hair so many different colors. It's a different color of the rainbow practically every week. I'm all for personal expression and everything, but I think it may give the customers the wrong impression. What? No, that's not it at all. It's because I look better than everyone else, so I get popular with customers. Don't you want to go to a place where all the workers seem to be satisfied working there? Rather than just deal with that, I thought it'd be better to just quit. I mean, I thought working at a cafe would be fine, but when I tell you it gets so busy, it's way too much. Doesn't suit me at all. Surely you can't just quit because they told you to stop dyeing your hair. That's not enough to make you want to quit, is it? And of course it's going to be busy. Loads of people go to cafes. It's not like you went there to go and have fun. It's a job, after all. You go there to work. Maybe I should become a flight attendant like you then. I get to wear a pretty uniform all day and go on vacations all the time. Sounds like a dream. It's not that I get to go on vacations all the time. It's a lot of hard work. That's what I go there to do. Do you really think it's an easy job to get into? You have to take really good care of your body and exercise often. On top of that, you have to be fluent in at least one other language that they need. And on top of all that, you have to be able to deal with emergency situations. Do you think you can handle that? Of course I can do that. Why couldn't I? Emergency situations. You make it sound so serious. I've watched the news, and when stuff happens on planes, it's usually not that bad. It doesn't get out of control. And on top of that, plane accidents happen a lot less than people think. Isn't that right?
That's something that we say to people who just go on vacation every now and again. Because if you go on a plane twice a year, chances are nothing bad will happen. But it's different for flight attendants because we're on planes every day. You never know when emergencies can come up. Does it make sense to tell people about issues if they don't know how to deal with it? That would just scare the passengers. When it comes down to it and the situation becomes dangerous and we have to evacuate people from the plane, would you know how to tell them properly in a different language?
Ugh, you and your languages. It's America, so they should all speak English. Isn't that obvious? I mean, surely they know English. And let's say I need to learn Spanish. I can do that. I know some things. To hambre, por favor.
To be honest with you, that doesn't make much sense.
It's fine. I mean, either way, you get free vacations when you work as a flight attendant. Going to so many different places. I mean, imagine I go over to some country and meet a nice man and have a little fling. I'm sure you've done that loads of times.
What do you mean?
I'd be so jealous if you have. I mean, technically it is cheating, but who would know? Just meeting a nice exotic guy and leaving. No one would find out. You can tell me, I won't tell a soul. How many guys do you have overseas?
None. I haven't dated anyone on my trips out there. Not a single guy. I don't know why that's the first thing you think about when talking about this kind of job.
Ugh, you're no fun. You're just acting like you haven't done it. Well, I don't mind. You have to have some secrets. When I become a flight attendant, I'll meet loads of guys.
But what I'm trying to say is most flight attendants… there's no point. My head hurts and I need to go and start getting ready to head out to work, so I'm going to hang up for now, okay?
You're going? Are you going abroad out of America? Which country are you going to this time? You'll get me a gift from another country though, right? Just while you're out there. Amy? Amy!
From way back before I was married, I was working hard to be a great flight attendant. I was a member of a major airline company, and I was Employee of the Month pretty often. I also got promoted really quickly for my hard work. I was put on mostly long-haul international flights, so I was on business trips a lot. My husband also had to go on a lot of overseas business trips, so we didn't really spend a lot of time at home together. But while we were away from each other, we called each other often, especially when we were abroad. Through the internet, we would play a lot of games together. So interestingly, we spent a lot more time talking to each other than a lot of other couples. But not everyone was able to understand how our dynamic worked, specifically my mother-in-law and sister-in-law. They could understand my husband Andy going away on business trips, but for some reason they had an issue with me being busy and leaving. It was only me they had a problem with. It was only me they'd get annoyed at. I wasn't really sure how I could turn it around so they could understand me. It feels like I'm going crazy and it just gets worse by the day. I'm so stressed out because of your family. Calm down, babe. My mom and my sister have always been like this. You've known this for a long time, so why are you letting their words get to you like that? You know they have no filter, so don't let it worry you now. Maybe you're just thinking about it too much. That's what I'm saying. It gets worse when I keep thinking about it. I don't want to talk bad about them, but it's like whenever I start thinking about them and talking about it, I just start saying bad things about them. It feels like I can't control it. It just stresses me out so much. I'm so sorry. My mom and sister have been raised in the South with Southern values their whole lives. They've never really known anything else, so they think a woman's role in society is at home and all of that dated stuff. They've always thought like that. They've never lived a day like yours in their life. And as for work, you've seen how that's working out for Allison. I think the thing that angers me the most about it is how they see my career. They talk about it like I don't really work, and I hate that the most.
They say I get to go on free vacations all the time. I mean, do they think I travel all the time because I want to? It's my job. Sometimes I just really want to be at home. Sometimes I just want to cuddle up in bed all day. It's honestly where I'm happiest. But what do they say? It's nice that I can go on all these free vacations. Aren't you meeting loads of lovers out there when you're overseas? These people are just too much. I can't take it.
The stuff about dating guys overseas is actually kind of funny. I mean, you, going out to find secret lovers? It'd be hard for you to find a guy that likes gaming with you as much as I do. He'd be stuck inside, so the chances of you finding a guy like that is really, really small.
You find this funny? What if she said it to your mom and she started worrying about it and getting mad at me? Would that be funny?
No. I only find it so funny because I trust you so much. I mean, you call me every day and we play games together all the time. So where would you even find the time to find some secret lover and cheat on me? I know you well, you know. And when you do come home from work, I can tell that you love being there. Being at home is the best. I mean, you tell me that all the time. When you get in and you throw off your heels and climb into bed. Just thinking about it makes me laugh a bit. You're a complete homebody. How did you start thinking about being a flight attendant anyway?
Because you can make a lot of money doing it. That's why, of course. And on top of that, while I'm abroad, sometimes games get released over there sooner than here.
That second reason seems more important. It seems like it should be the first one, no?
You really do know me well, Andy. You're not wrong. Babe, I made the server. Come join. Who could it be at this time of morning? Oh, Denise and Allison? Hi.
Since you've come back home, is it really that hard to give us a call just once?
Sorry. When I got back, it was already 5 or 6 a.m., so as soon as I got in, I went to bed. Couldn't you guys have come over after I'd had a full night's rest? No, I just need another 30 minutes, then I'll be up.
Do you know nothing of good old values? People your age should be up way before someone old like me. That's just the way it is. And greeting your parents or in-laws first. I mean, this is just the foundation of what should be done.
No, sorry, I didn't mean anything bad by it. I really just fell asleep as soon as I got home and I've only just been woken up. I haven't even slept for half an hour yet. And I'm also pretty jet-lagged.
I'm saying you should have called me as soon as you got home. Is what I'm saying really that hard for you to understand?
Okay, I understand. I'm really sorry about it. I just really couldn't help falling asleep. Oh my! Amy, what's all this? Allison? When did you go into my walk-in closet? That isn't important. I'm asking you what this is. Isn't this that Prada bag that only just came out not that long ago? Oh, well, I guess so, but what about it? I mean, it's been almost impossible to pre-order it, and on top of that, it's really expensive. I heard it's impossible to get a hold of because it's always sold out literally all the time. Oh, well, I know someone who works at the duty-free in the airport, so I just asked him to keep one aside for me as a favor. I asked him before I left the States for my job so I could get it as soon as I got back. Well, in that case, since it was easy for you to get, can I just have it then? Please? Pretty please? Hey, Allison, put that back. Why are you picking it up and taking it out? I'm saving it for my mom's birthday that's coming up. It's her 60th, so I can't give it away to anyone. Ugh, why is that? Why does your mom need a nice bag like this? Are you sure she's really going to appreciate it? I think a bag like this is better suited for someone younger who can use it and take it out and about. And looking at it from another perspective, wouldn't it be worse for someone young who couldn't appreciate it to have it? It could really go either way. My mom is really fashionable, and this kind of bag is something I know she would love. It's her style. I didn't buy this bag for just anyone. It's from my mom. So please just put it back and leave it there. Fine, I get it.
So you have the thought and foresight to buy nice things for your own mom, but nothing for me? Is that how it is?
No, of course not, Denise. Remember the other day I got you that coat? That coat is worth double the price of that bag.
Even though that's the case, you can visit duty-free shops whenever you want. Why not just go back and get another one? It can't be that hard for you, right? You can just buy it like it's a souvenir, right? It's not so bad. And Allison does like her fancy luxury goods. She carries a lot of them around. It's not like you're unemployed and don't have any money. You could easily get something from Paris.
What do you mean I could just get something from Paris? There's a lot I could argue about there, but I'll just say this. You've said a lot about getting souvenirs and going to duty-frees all the time, but I can't really do that. Duty-frees don't sell things for half off. It's still really expensive. The price of the items is the same, but they just take off some of the tax, and that's why it's cheaper. So it isn't like I can just buy things from there all the time. It's a lot of money.
Oh, this is such talk from someone who gets to do nothing but shop and travel all day for work. I could talk for hours right now about all the issues I have right now. Is it really that hard for you to have some thought for your in-laws? Ugh, it's fine. I'm gonna drop it. We don't need some gift that was for your mom anyway. Just get us a new one of the exact same bag. I'm not asking you for a favor. I'm giving you an order. If you want to be married, you have to think about the family you marry into. Remember that in future. Think straight and act accordingly.
If I want to be married? Are you threatening me with that right now? No, this is too far. I can't believe it.
What?
Do you think I'll stay quiet if you make threats about my marriage? That's quite enough. I want you both to get out of here right now. I'm going to go back to sleep because you cut my rest short and I'm tired. Allison, too. If you touch a single thing in my closet, I'm coming right over there. Amy, there are so many nice things in here. If I could just have one of them. Only one, okay? Fine, okay, I get it. Please don't get up.
You think you'll be fine even though you treat us like this? You won't be, I promise you. I'm going to tell Andy all about this. Everything that you've done to us.
Anyone who hasn't been hit with this kind of experience may struggle to understand how difficult this kind of situation is, especially on the mind. If you hear these kinds of things every day, it takes a toll on your mental health. That girl, she gets overseas vacations. That doesn't even count as work. Have I been doing nothing but going on vacation without working? I go to work and do my job, and it isn't easy, but they just seem to think that my job is somewhere I go to have fun. But it couldn't be further from the truth. A job where you can just travel abroad for free and do nothing and spend a lot of money at duty-free stores. That is what my mother-in-law and sister-in-law thought being a flight attendant was really about. But it's not like that. It's a job just like any other. They didn't realize the challenges that came along with it.
Babe, are you sure you don't mind leaving your airline company? What about just taking a leave of absence instead?
Even if I take a leave of absence, I'll have to keep taking more anyway. It might not help that much in the long run. And the hospital said it would be better for me to quit after all. When you work as a flight attendant, you have to stand for long periods of time, and there is a lot of air pressure changes to deal with too. It could be too much for the baby to handle while it's growing.
But you've worked so hard to be the best in your career. I know how hard you've worked. It feels like a waste to leave it all behind like that.
Don't worry too much. The company said to me that whenever I want to go back to work, I can just let them know and they would hire me right away. So I feel a lot better about quitting for now. And hey, just because I'm stopping for now doesn't mean I can't work on my career later, right?
Exactly. You're right, babe. You're so smart. I'm a lucky guy. Imagine how smart our baby will be.
You're already talking about that, Well, if the baby is more like you, it might be worse at gaming than me. We can't let that happen, right?
Hey, way to hit me where it hurts. You beat me enough in games. I don't need that in real life. No matter how hard pregnancy is, are you really letting go of that nice cushy job like that? Going away on vacations and eating a lot of good food. I think a lot of pregnant women would love to do that. They'd be mad that you'd waste such an opportunity.
This free vacation thing again. She really won't stop. The doctor told me that it isn't good for me to spend long hours in planes while I'm pregnant. And with me taking long-haul flights to Europe or Australia, it would be dangerous for the baby. That's what the doctors think.
But what about asking them if you could just start taking shorter flights? Going to like South America or somewhere like that.
Does she think South American countries are close enough to get to in 10 minutes or something? Even if I did start taking shorter flights, dangerous emergency situations can happen at any time, and that would be dangerous for the baby. There's no one who could deal with medical issues, too, if I had a problem while working.
I mean, it's just a plane. How dangerous could it really be? I just don't get it. I guess you can go and quit that jackpot of a job then if you really want to.
I swear, if she tries to say one more thing out of line, I'm going to completely lose it.
Anyway, let's forget that. I had something I wanted to talk to you about. That's why I came in the first place.
Really? What's wrong? Is everything okay?
Oh, don't worry, there's nothing wrong. I was just thinking Allison and I just wanted to also have a vacation abroad.
Oh, that's nice. I hope you have a good time with Allison. Hope you guys get there and back okay.
No, I wanted to tell you that you need to come with us.
What? Go with me? Why do you want me to come with you?
I mean, you have a lot of experience when it comes to going overseas. We're going to Egypt and we don't speak a word of Arabic, so we need you to come. I mean, how would we go alone? With you with us, you can be our guide on the vacation and make sure we feel safe while we're all away.
But I'm pregnant? I just quit my job because I can't go on planes. It's bad for the baby.
That's why you have to go with us now. I mean, now that you've quit, when else are we going to get the chance to have you take us before you get further along? I mean, it's a trend nowadays, isn't it? Pregnancy vacations, maternity vacations, something like that. Anyways, all the pregnant girls do it now.
Baby moon breaks. There are people who do that. But it isn't like everyone does it. Not every pregnant woman can. I'm not ready. I can't go abroad all of a sudden like this.
I mean, if you go on a vacation because of your work, you can go to a good place overseas. Oh, are you really going to vomit? Don't speak anymore. It could make it worse.
I told you that the doctor said I shouldn't be in planes for long periods of time. It isn't good for the baby. I stopped working because I don't want to be on a plane and you're talking about a baby moon trip?
Stop making excuses! I can see right through them. If I were to ask you to come after your baby is born, then you would tell me you're too busy raising a child to come out on a vacation with us. I know you would say that so you can get out of taking us somewhere nice. So if that is the case, it's better for you to go now quickly before the baby is born.
That's what it is. Both you and Allison, after hearing that I'm pregnant or having a child, you don't want to even try to be considerate about it at all.
Oh, just shut up. If you don't start preparing for this trip right this second, I'm going to leave and you'll never see my family or me ever again.
I'm pretty sure she said the same thing a few months ago, didn't she? These crazy people. As soon as they hear about me leaving my job and retiring, they hounded me every day to call or text. They said I should be able to talk to them more because I have so much time now. Saying if I don't go now, I won't have time to enjoy myself and take care of myself by doing things like this. I thought they were people who have never been out of state, let alone abroad before. I mean, that's what I was told about them, and I know that it can be tricky, but they'd be together. It's part of the experience. If they really want to go on a vacation overseas, shouldn't they just save some money and go like everyone else does? But instead of that, they just keep bothering me about it and stressing me out. Not even thinking or caring about the baby. If they are really so desperate to go, I don't know why they don't just go and do it. After they kept bothering me about it, I thought, okay, I'll just grin and bear it and go. I never thought this would be the beginning of my personal hell. Mom, we're really going to Egypt, aren't we? Cairo and all of those cool places. Let's go and have fun. There are so many good restaurants and shops there. I can't wait. I heard from a friend about where to find authentic food.
I don't know about that. I personally want to go somewhere in Europe, like Spain or Switzerland. Somewhere with really nice, pretty scenery.
Ugh. I don't know what's so fun about that. I don't know much about Switzerland. I mean, Egypt has the beautiful pyramids and those big statues. It's a lot better than Europe, I think.
Oh, you don't know about how good Italian and French food is. If you want to go somewhere for food, it's got to be Europe. It'd be a shame to not go there.
Oh, really? Now that I hear you talk about it, maybe it would be good to go somewhere like France.
Shall I book our tickets to Paris then? No, wait a second. I'm thinking about Egypt now. Egypt does have nice views, the kind that you couldn't really find anywhere else. I mean, seeing the pyramids is like a bucket list level thing. What else is there in Egypt?
No, Mom, I think you're right. France is sounding a lot nicer, and seeing the Eiffel Tower is also a bucket list thing, too. It'll be really nice.
No. Now that I remember, I heard that France has a lot of pigeons, and I hate those things with a passion.
But I think Egypt has snakes and stuff. Surely that's worse than pigeons.
Oh, but now that I think about it, it's hard to give up on the thought of Italy.
Just hurry and pick one already. I need to get these tickets soon before they sell out, for God's sake. Once we get to France, what should we eat first? I'm looking online and I found some really nice hole-in-the-wall restaurants. The food looks so good. Hey, Amy, could we go to this restaurant, do you think?
Allison, this restaurant is on the complete other side of where we're going to be. I don't think I could book us a table and manage to stay en route for what we planned for the trip.
Ugh, but why? It's our first time going to France, so can't we just go to the restaurant and come back to where we were planning to be?
We wouldn't have enough time to do the other stuff we planned to do then. I mean, we'd literally have to eat there, then just go back to the hotel. It would take up the entire day. We can't just do that, right? We have a lot of fun stuff planned already, so we really can't fit it into the schedule.
But Allison, I really want to go there.
Instead of worrying about that, just use this time to pack your stuff properly. When I told you about the plans I made and stuff we were going to do, you weren't even listening to me. Why are you looking at places to go now, right before we are leaving? If you wanted to add it in, you should have said so while we were planning, because it's way too late to add it in now. Oh, you're being too harsh. Can't you hear her out and at least try, Amy? If it can't work, it can't work. I can't make it fit into the schedule, so it's better if you guys go and pack to go. Denise, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just taking out my meatloaf to pack. I mean, if I don't like the food there, I'm gonna need some backup food. What else can I do? I've heard a lot of people bring stuff like this on trips. You've got like 25 servings of meatloaf there. Who brings that much on vacation? Are you going to live there? I mean, for an older lady like me, I need to make sure I have something good for digestion. What else can I do? You said that in the mornings you wanted to try a traditional French breakfast. All of the restaurants you chose served traditional French food. You didn't want any American restaurants. At least that's what I thought. So why are you packing so much meatloaf? What's wrong with taking a little? It's not like I'm eating it alone, am I? I was planning on us all eating it together, so why are you so annoyed about it? I'm not annoyed about it. I was just going to say that on the way to the hotel, they have an American-style shop restaurant place where you could buy some. So you can give that to Andy or something so you can have more space in your bags. You can eat some today and pack a little if you want, but you don't need to bring a lot of it. Who would meatloaf in France really taste like real American meatloaf? It's not like it's a big deal, but I guess I'll just bring a few servings. Allison, those are summer clothes. It's a lot colder in France right now, so please make sure you bring a coat and some warmer clothes.
The coats aren't as pretty as this jacket. Can't I just wear this? It'll be enough, I think. I want to go somewhere pretty and take nice pictures in this little dress, too. I better bring it.
Allison, it's like you're planning on living there, too, with all of those clothes. I mean, that would fill up the wardrobe with your clothes alone. Ugh, this is madness. The packing is finally done. That was so stressful. I'll get going back home now then. I told you in advance about when we're gonna meet, right? So until then, just make sure you're at the airport before that time and wait there. Since we're leaving in the early hours of the morning, make sure to set an alarm so you wake up in time.
Hey, wait a second, Amy. You're just gonna leave?
Yeah, I'm really tired, so I'm going to get home and get a good rest before tomorrow. The flight tomorrow is going to be quite long, and I have to make sure I take my medicine in time, too.
Don't do that. Just stay here for tonight, then we can leave together tomorrow in the morning.
Sorry?
I mean, we're going to leave and go to the same place anyway, so you might as well stay here so we can leave together. We can just make a stop at your place tomorrow to get your stuff before we go to the airport. We can just go with that plan. It isn't hard, is it?
I mean, I guess I don't mind since we have to go to the same place anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right? It doesn't matter, does it? So this will work just fine. I'll treat you to some chicken today, so you should come and eat with me.
So you're unemployed, but you have money for takeout? If you have money, then pay me for the trip already! Ugh!
You're gonna eat some too, right, Amy?
Yeah, I mean, you did offer to get some for me, so I'll have some chicken.
Yay! Then I'll get 2 buckets of chicken.
Where's my phone? What time is it? 8 a.m. already? But why is it still so dark? I did set my alarm, didn't I? With these blackout curtains, it makes it feel like it's still the middle of the night. It's time for the plane to leave now already. I don't see Denise or Allison, though. What's this all about? Oh, Denise sent me a bunch of texts. Amy, Allison and I have decided to go on the trip by ourselves after all. When I asked you if you wanted to go on a maternity trip, you didn't seem to like the idea very much, did you? When I said it would be fine, you kept whining about how dangerous it would be for you and your baby. Since you seem to be against the idea of it all, we decided to go by ourselves. You've been abroad so much, you won't have any regrets about missing this trip, I'm sure. Take care of canceling your tickets for the flight, hotel room, insurance, and all of that stuff. Take care of everything on your own because we haven't canceled anything for you. Have a good rest at home. Thank you for working so hard to take care of the reservations for us. I'll pay you back later for it. So, this is what they were planning all along? They were going to leave me behind right from the start. That's why they wanted me to pay for the things in advance for them from the start and that I could get the travel expenses from them later. They had been planning this all along. But I can refund all of that now, so it doesn't matter. How dare they use me like that? I will show them that traveling abroad isn't so safe and easy as they think. No wonder they wanted me to stay over at their house the day before we left. Those two were always the night owl type who couldn't get up in the morning, but they woke up in time today. They beat me to it. You know, I'm not even mad about it. I think it's funny more than anything. They can't speak a word of French, and they are going to an area of France where people don't really speak English. I wonder why they're so confident they can make it work. And everything that I planned for our schedule, do they really think they can do all of that? I mean, when I got up, it was already time for the plane to leave. It's not like I was going to try and rush over there. There wasn't enough time to even try. But there's still something for me to do here. I came right home ready to unpack all of my things and relax, and I opened my computer to settle down a bit.
What is it, Allison? Why are you calling me?
What on earth did you do? Tell me what the hell is going on right now!
What's wrong? Could you call me back a little later? It's still really early over here now.
No! I'm not going to hang up. I need to speak to you right now. How could you, my own sister-in-law, do this to us?
That's what I was asking you. Tell me what's wrong.
The reservations! At the desk, they said that we don't have a reservation there. There's nothing. So what is that all about?
Oh, I see. Well, I just checked it out now. Yeah, that's so strange.
Even when we were waiting for the hotel pickup, we waited for hours, but nobody came. I tried to talk to the information center, and they said that our reservation was canceled. So how did that happen? You canceled the reservation, didn't you?
I mean, isn't that obvious? Allison, did you really think once you make a reservation, you can't cancel it?
No, I mean, once it's reserved, that means it's all paid for, right? But how were you able to just cancel it like that? How did that even work?
You see, when I make reservations for things like that, I don't use travel agencies' reservation websites. I contact the hotel directly by calling or emailing them and booking the reservation that way. We decided to pay on the day of arrival, of course, but I did make a deposit beforehand. It does disappear when I cancel the reservation, but it isn't a waste. They just refund the money back to me in a few days.
But how could you do that to us, Amy? What are we meant to do without that reservation?
What do you mean, what do we do? Just get a reservation at a different hotel. There should be another hotel nearby you guys can stay at while you're there. You can do that easily, right? I mean, why couldn't you?
Because we don't know a word of French. That's why. How are the people here meant to understand me if I can't speak French? And even if I said enough to ask, I don't know what they're saying to me.
Ah, right. I forgot you can't speak French, right? The way you were talking about your language skills the other day, I thought you probably knew some basics of French at least. But I guess you can't do it. I thought you'd be good at French.
What?
I mean, I guess if you don't have the language skills to talk to them, you could just use a translator app on your phone or something instead. Just use simple sentences and ask stuff like, I want to make a reservation. If you do it like that, it'll be fine. I mean, you aren't stupid, are you?
We don't have any money for that. So there's no way for us to make a reservation.
What? You didn't bring any money with you? Surely you didn't think you were going to just rely on my money, so you didn't even convert any yourself.
We thought we didn't need to convert any money because everyone uses card now. I mean, everyone uses cards to pay for stuff. I took my dad's card with us to use it, but I don't really know.
Who goes to a foreign country without exchanging any money at all? Even when I'm just going overseas for work, I bring a little money from whatever currency the country uses just in case. That's common sense when traveling abroad, Allison. Okay, well, use the card since you have to. Larger hotels will usually allow you to use your card, so find one like that. They do tend to be more expensive, though.
But about my wallet.
What? Did something happen? Please tell me you didn't get pickpocketed. Literally as soon as you got there?
I was being really careful. I put the card right in my pocket so it would be safe.
You do know how common pickpocketing is in European countries, right? And you put the card in your pocket? You should have put it somewhere more careful inside your bag. This is something even elementary age kids know. You make sure your phone and wallet are tucked away somewhere safe deep in your bag. Even having it in your bag itself isn't completely safe. And you put it just in your pocket? Honestly, please just try and sort yourself out. I mean, that's what your mom told me to do after you guys left me here. Just sort it out yourself. I'm sure your dad won't be too happy, though. Before you do anything else, you should let your dad know so he can cancel that card and get a new one. Because the thief will try and use his card, you should make sure the account is frozen.
But if we do that, we really won't have any money or anything we can use. We don't have any cash. We don't have a card. Amy, please can't you just help us out here? Would it be so hard?
Me? No, I don't think so.
I don't want to. And why should I help you?
Because you were the one who planned this whole vacation. We're only in all of this mess because you canceled all of the reservations. It's because of you. Are you really just leaving me and my mom out here high and dry in the middle of France alone with no help? How would you feel if I told Andy about all of this?
I mean, go right ahead. You can tell him. Do you think he doesn't know what you and your mom are like? Specifically to me?
What do you mean?
You can tell Andy and you can even tell your dad. I'm not interested in helping you, so deal with it and come back on your own. Oh, also, the flight tickets to come back are also canceled, so good luck and remember to book them before you get to the airport. You have to get everything you wanted booked again. It'll be nice for you two to learn how to travel and sort things out on your own for once. Hi, babe. I got a call from Allison earlier and she was yelling down the phone. What on earth is going on over there? She was saying stuff like you abandoned her and mom over in France to fend for themselves.
Oh, well, do you remember how a while ago they wanted to go on a vacation with me?
Oh yeah, I remember all of that. They were really stressing you out with all of the planning and stuff. I mean, they didn't lift a finger to help you do any of it and just dumped it all on you. I remember all of that.
Right, good. But your mom and sister, who didn't do any of the planning and don't know the first thing about travel, left me behind and went to France by themselves.
What? They left you behind and went by themselves? But they don't know anything about France. How did they think that was going to work?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Because I paid for all of the reservations and tickets, I canceled them all, even the hotel reservation, because I wasn't able to go.
What's wrong with that? You did the right thing. To be honest, I think my mom and sister need something like this so they realize how the world really is. Then they can stop taking you for granted so much.
The only problem is they don't have any cards or money on them, so they were talking to me about it. They took your dad's card with them to pay for things, but they got pickpocketed the day they got there.
I always told them that if they go abroad, they should be careful at all times. We talked about being safe with things when going to Europe because pickpocketing is so common there. They didn't listen to a single thing that we said to them, and this is the result. The whole thing is entirely their fault.
Well, first things first, I think we should talk to your father. If his card is stolen, he needs to know so he can call his bank and get his card frozen as well as his account so they can't use his details.
Okay, I'll call him and let him know. Don't worry about it.
You don't hate me for this? I mean, even if what they did was bad, they are your family, and I've left them to fend for themselves in an unfamiliar place.
Honestly, I think you owe it to yourself to do that. I don't think that much about it, really. You've treated them well right from the beginning and did your best to be kind to them. If they had treated you the same way, this wouldn't have happened to them at all. I mean, how could my mom treat you, her pregnant daughter-in-law, so badly? If doing this made you feel even a little bit better because of what they did to you, that makes this okay with me.
Oh, Andy. You've always been so good to me.
First of all, I'll call my dad. Then I'll have a think about what I can do. You just stay home and get some rest, okay?
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you, Andy. Andy talked to his dad and found out that he didn't know anything about what was planned at all. They hadn't told him a thing. It wasn't until Andy called him that he knew they were going on a trip overseas. Andy told them about how they had become isolated and stuck over there. Even his father didn't feel much for them because of how they act all the time. My husband told him about all of the things we talked about, and his father didn't care either because he knew that they had been giving me problems from a while ago. Then he called me and asked about how to book a plane ticket so he could get them back home. He said that as much as he didn't even want to see their faces, he would get them home and scold them later. They were able to come back home after 3 days because he wasn't able to book a plane back for the same day. They had to sleep and eat in the airport because they had nowhere else to go. They had no card or money to use. I'm sure they were just looking at the duty-free and other shops just looking, but no money to get anything. Allison had to tie up her hair eventually because she couldn't wash it and it got so greasy. She ended up looking like a beggar by the end of it because they had no other choice.
The neighbors were all talking about what had happened because Andy's dad was so angry. Because of what they did, he banned them both from traveling out of state and abroad for now so they can think about what they've done. The two of them are furious with each other. They probably started fighting while they were over in France and it just didn't die down. It sounds like things at home are very uncomfortable for the both of them living there. Because Allison is still unemployed, she can't even go to work to escape the tension there. She just has to sit with it. It wasn't like I forced them to travel abroad, so they can only blame each other for what happened. They haven't come to speak to me either, probably out of shame or embarrassment. But at this point, who doesn't know what happened? It's just a shame that it had to go this far for them to learn and get it together. I don't think either of them will be asking me to go on vacation with them ever again.